Hey family, this video here about the topic of prostitution and so forth, runaways, is a very sensitive topic. But I first want you to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment once you watch the video. But saying that, we're going to go straight to the video. I'm not going to waste no time. So let's get right into the video. All right.
A man is behind bars on child porn charges after a Gainesville police SWAT team raided his home. 32-year-old Devon Gregory Jackson was charged with 6 counts of distribution of child exploitation material and 2 counts of possession of child porn. Gainesville police arrested him this afternoon and say he distributed the child porn on Snapchat. Jackson said he didn't remember possessing the videos, but said if he had them, then he would have thought the people in them were 18 years old.
Hey family, I have this story out of North Fort Lauderdale, Florida. A 26-year-old North Lauderdale man was sentenced Friday to 30 years in prison for conspiring to traffic minor girls for commercial sex. He will also be sentenced to an additional 5 years of supervised release. Kirby Brown Jr, aka Slime, was found guilty of conspiracy to commit sex trafficking of a minor, attempted sex trafficking of a minor, and sex trafficking of a minor. All sound like the same thing to me. He was found guilty on August 11, 2022, following a 4-day trial by a federal jury. The girls were ages 14, 15, and 17. According to Local 10 News Archives, Brown was originally arrested by Hollywood police in May of 2019 for coercing a 14-year-old runaway into prostitution. Investigators say some of the minors were runaways and Brown would lure them for a free place to stay, then force them to sell themselves for sex to contribute to the cost of keeping them, he would say. The details of the offenses were released by investigators say some of the minors were runaways and Brown would lure them for a free place to stay, then force them to sell themselves for sex to contribute to the cost of keeping them, he would say. The details of the offense were released by the United States Attorney's Office, Southern District of Florida. In November 2018, he worked to recruit 3 minor girls for commercial sex work at a hotel party. Brown successfully posted a commercial sex advertisement online for at least one of those minors. Minor victim 1, who was 14 years old at the time, minor victim 1 was a runaway. Between January and February 2019, Brown trafficked 15-year-old minor victim 2 for commercial sex. Like minor victim 1, she was a runaway when Brown recruited her. He lured minor victim 2 under the guise of offering her a free place to stay. However, Brown later caused her to sell herself for commercial sex in order to contribute to costs. He drove minor victim 2 from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando, Florida, where she engaged in commercial sex acts with strangers at his discretion. He then drove minor victim 2 back to Fort Lauderdale, where she continued to engage in commercial sex acts. Minor victim 2 testified at trial that she gave the money directly to Brown, who coordinated the encounters by using explicit photos of minor victim 2 to advertise the girls. During the trial, there was a voice recording where Brown had discussed minor victim 2 with an 18-year-old female co-conspirator. Brown was arrested in May 2019 during a sex trafficking operation after he delivered his female co-conspirator for a commercial sex act with an undercover officer. In the car that Brown was driving, law enforcement found a 17-year-old girl. The only items the girl had with her were a cell phone and a purse with condoms inside. The case was investigated by FBI Crimes Against Children Human Trafficking Task Force in partnership with Hollywood Police Department and the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. It was brought about as part of a Project Safe Childhood, a nationwide initiative launched by the Department of Justice in 2006 in combat with to combat the growing epidemic of child sexual exploitation and abuse. To report suspected human trafficking or to obtain resources from victims, call the number in the bottom of the screen. Anyway, we're going to move on, family. Like I said, this thing hits close to home. Anyway, keep watching to the end. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I'm back. After watching both videos, I just want to let you know these videos are personal because I'm from Broward County. Matter of fact, I was born and raised in Hollywood, Florida. And first, just let me read this scripture. Ephesians 5 verse 5. For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean spirit, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of the Hamashiach and of Yah. I'm going to go to another one. Where is it? Levi. My bad. Leviticus 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness. Now, let's get into it. We have two young men here. One wanted to sell children pornos online. Straight evil. And the other one wanted to prostitute children. What is this world coming to? Well, I tell you the truth. But I don't know what to say. We got to get it together, Israel. These are two Israelite brothers. Two young black men that want to destroy our children. This thing sickens me. Tell me we're not in Babylon. Tell me these aren't the last days. Just tell me something. You know what I'm saying? These days are evil. You know what I'm saying? I just had to share that with you guys. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about it. All praises.